Haha! Welcome everybody, it is my absolute privilege and pleasure to welcome you to, it's not really a road to, but it's me going along to the Doctor Who Worlds of Wonder, where science meets fiction exhibition in Wellington, New Zealand. I don't want to waste too much time on an intro. I do apologise for the little halo glow up top, but like I said, I just really want to get this intro over and done with because I'm recording this after the fact because I woke up late, basically. So, at the time of me recording this, I've been watching and reviewing the classic series for the last couple of years, and I'm just up to the end of season 17. So I haven't seen all of classic Doctor Who yet, but I've seen all of modern Who, and it's something that I had a break from like 2017. I kind of fell off it, and I just picked back up in time for the 60th. So I am very excited for this. My only worry was that this, because you have to pay to go and see it, obviously, and it's not cheap. It's not like breaking the bank like the Van Gogh exhibition was a few years ago, but it is still something that costs money, and I was worried that it wouldn't be as worth seeing as back in 2014 there was the Doctor Who Symphonic Spectacular, which came to New Zealand for the first and unfortunately last time in, well, at least last time in Wellington. And next door to that, they had like a mini exhibition that was free to go to, and they had all the costumes, and they had like a bunch of enemies like Cybermen and Daleks and Silurians and stuff. So I was worried. I hope that this thing that we have to pay for is going to be worth it. And one thing that wasn't was the shirt. I knew about this ahead of time. I went in back when it opened in the start of June. I went to see how much the merch was going to cost to see if they had any cool designs. And this was the only exclusive shirt, and it's like a plain design, and it was $59 with nothing on the back. And that was already like a bad first impression, because again, Symphonic Spectacular 10 years ago in 2014, there was this awesome blue shirt with like all the enemies, like the TARDIS and the Daleks and Cybermen and everything, and it had like the logo, and then on the back it had logo and all like the dates, like a tour shirt essentially. Whereas this one wasn't that. But that was well and truly over a month ago, so I kind of got used to the fact that, alright, I'd be paying a lot for a pretty plain shirt. But hey, it's going to be cool to be able to wear this, I guess, in my reviews going forward. Now, it's a pretty sad day for my family. I won't get into it, but basically, my folks asked me to wait and hold off on seeing this until they came down and they could see it with me. So the exhibition opened on the 1st of June, and today is the 25th of July. So it's been almost 2 months I've been waiting. And I'm going to link below, if you're curious, a preview review from my good friend Teddy, who got to see it in advance, because they're a journalist, so they got to write up a little review, and so that's pretty cool if you're interested, because this isn't going to be a review, this is going to be me just experiencing it and showing off all that it has to offer. That being said, if you're planning to go and see it, and you're watching this around the time that it's releasing in July of 2024, because I don't think it finishes till the end of October, so if you are planning on seeing it, this will spoil everything that's there, so don't necessarily watch this unless you're planning to go and see it. And as far as I know, it's the same one that was over in the UK, so that's kind of a big deal. The fact that this is first time out of the UK exhibition. And I went yesterday just to double check the whole collectible ticket situation, where apparently they don't get sent out till September, which is random, but you can still get them with the QR code. Anyway, the lovely lady at the merch stand said that it's a lot of it isn't just Doctor Who, it's the science behind it. Hence the whole, science meets fiction thing. So that was kind of good to have going into it. That's why I'm telling you about it now, is so you realise that it's not all Doctor Who stuff. A lot of it is generic science sort of thing, like black hole theory and biology and stuff like that. Things that, quite honestly, didn't care that much for, but just letting you know, it's there. But the Doctor Who stuff that was there was so very, very fun. I know I said that I didn't want to do a long intro, and here I am rambling for 5 minutes. But all this to say that it's going to be a heck of a good time, and I thank you all very much for watching. Now, see you at the end of the video. I do believe I have made it to the rear entrance. Yes, finally. That's where we are today. The Convention Centre. So it's opposite Te Papa. This is the front entrance at the moment. Look, we've got plenty of advertising for it. There we go, and of course, a classic Dalek. Exterminate. And then on the other side, I've seen this guy quite a few times actually, while walking past. Special Weapons Dalek from the 80s, Remembrance of the Daleks. Makes a cameo appearance in Asylum of the Daleks. So cool. Look at that craftsmanship. Man, the people that make Daleks are so talented. This is crazy. So ridiculously cool. I love it. It is amazing. And this isn't even inside the exhibition yet. This is just on loan from some guy in Australia. And of course, what better way to greet potential guests than Shooty and David's outfits from the 60th. And of course, we got the parents, Mum with the hot chocolate, Dad with the Heineken.
Just building up our energy to get around the exhibition.
I have my exhibition shirt and the scarf, not the hat because it cuts off circulation. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-dum. Where's Dad? Is he already gone ahead or is he sussing out the merch store? Oh, he's sussing out the merch. Yes, I got my eyes on the water bottle. But first, there it is, the TARDIS. On loan from Aussie. Hire a TARDIS. So if you live in Australia and you're, I don't know, doing like the best birthday party ever, give them a call. Alright, let's do this. Yes, exactly. Churchill Dalek. Yep, season 5. Matt Smith's first season. Ah, what did he say? It was like, I am the Doctor and you are the Daleks. The console room. They did the right idea by gating it off because I would be all over it. Hello, Bill. Is this Bill number 1? Yes, it is. William Hartnell. Oh man, look at that. Every time I see all the Doctors together, I think of the old Scottish falsetto, what is it? Scottish falsetto sock puppet crew and their little song that they did. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. Thankfully, when I was here yesterday buying the the t-shirt, the merch lady mentioned that it was like, I think it was 80% Doctor Who and then 20% science, like techno stuff, which is why there's a lot of quotes from, you know, not Doctor Who things. So I was mentally prepared for it. Which,
Thank you.
tell me that. Of course it's Mark Gatiss.
Back
Of course.
then, no one would have guessed.
Ah yes, names and faces of people that I still don't recognise, but people like to quote in the comment section of my videos, though I do recognise Verity Lambert and Sydney Newman. Yes, 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 all the good behind the scenes stuff. Oh, shush, Mark Gatiss. I didn't notice that it was
I reckon this is
rotating.
This is the original console from the first one.
Oh yeah, it was very simple. I keep going back to the console because there's so many, so many cool little details. Oh man, if they made this interactive, but also kids would 100% break it. Grumpy old bugger, absolute fave. Sort of grumpy, but still pretty cool and my dad's favourite. Oh, Tom Baker, still getting through his series. Peter Davison, don't know much about him. Colin Baker, my literal favourite. Spoiler alert for the future. Sylvester McCoy, haven't watched much of his. Paul McGann, awesome. The fact that he returned is great. John Hurt, what an impact he left. And of course, oh Chris, excellent Doctor, excellent. David, my beloved, absolute favourite. Love him to the day I die. Matt Smith, silly, goofy. Yeah, he was pretty cool. He was alright. Peter Capaldi, yeah, he went from being okay to awesome. Jodie Whittaker, only just watched her stuff last year. Yeah, I love her as the Doctor, even if the writing's not very good. Jo Martin, don't really have much of an opinion, because she was more of a writing device. David again, oh, so good, love it. And Shooty, oh my goodness, absolutely adore him as well. And of course, a history of the logo. And my parents were looking at this like, I remember that, I remember that. Neither of them recognised old Sylvester's one though, but oh my goodness, I love it. I mean, if we're picking favourites, obviously. One day, I shall come back. Yes, I shall come back. And he came back several times. Oh my goodness, I know there's like a whole room here, but I couldn't help but notice. It's my boy! It's K9! Master? Hello, my boy! Good dog. Look at him. He's so cool. Oh, this is so cool, man. I want a K9. I want a life-sized K9. And of course, robot. Although if we're doing accurate robot, it's probably looking up at him like he's a giant. Far out. I wonder if this is one of the original props. If not, it's an incredible replica. Wow. And then there's this guy. What does it say? War Machine, the Skullbox Blitz. Yeah, I remember he looked really cool, but he was in like one serial and don't remember much about it. Alright, I better go back to the start. Mum's finding the insects.
That must be here without my glasses, so you know, impressive. glass.
Oh, it's a cat. Well, a leopard, but you know,
Oh, it is a leopard.
big cat.
Yes.
Oh, Dad's found the good stuff. Look at that. Wow, that's so cool. Yep, that's the genuine article. Oh man, I love these. And some of them I don't even recognize, which is crazy, but so cool. Why isn't it letting me zoom in? There it is. Reverse the polarity of the neutron flow. I seriously regret not pre-ordering the 14th Doctor screwdriver. It sold out so quickly. Sonic sunglasses, that's literally just a pair of sunglasses you can get at the supermarket. It's a machine that goes ding and a trowel. This guy's creepy. Even with the little tidbit, I don't recognize him. But it's Handles! Hello Handles, how you doing buddy?
Oh, you know, just hanging around.
Yeah, I'm sure. Clockwise, man. Hello, it's us, 0 androids of death, probably, or something, and hello again. Scary bugger. Whoa, science stuff. Anyway. Goodbye, K9, I will love you forever. I do not recognize this thing. From the episode Hyde. Is that series 8? Yikes, moving on.
I sounds nothing like that.
I think I failed at this. Close enough. I don't know why the camera is all glitching out like that, but this room is so cool. And it's Omega! I haven't seen his second appearance yet. I'm only up to season 17 of the classic series. About to start season 18, so I haven't seen him return. But so far, his one appearance in the Three Doctors was cool. That's right. He was responsible for helping to create the whole regeneration thing for the Time Lords before the Timeless Child came along and just went, oh my goodness. Yeesh. Hi. Oh, River Song. Is that the one? Oh man, I really liked that episode. It was sad, but awesome. Is this how they did it? They just hung a TARDIS model up by some string and filmed it. Oh, see, I always say the model work is so cool in the classic series. That looks more like Thunderbird 5, I think. My mother just pointed out that it says where they're from on the side. Sharda, which is coincidentally the next serial I have to watch. So I suppose I'm going to see these very soon. Oh my goodness, this is so science, not even science fiction-y, just proper science. Not gonna lie, I tried to watch the smart man talking about black holes and I got like 2/3 of the way through it. Because it's like 15 minutes, that video, and I just could not absorb any of the information.
It's part of the exhibition.
And then there's Mark Gatiss.
You
You know what, I don't dislike Mark Gatiss. It's just a bit of a meme in the community as far as I'm aware that he just keeps showing up. Oh, I forgot about this guy, he was so cool. Waters of Mars, what a great episode. Science. Science. Plants and, ugh, spiders, no thanks. Another TARDIS. Glorious. Love it. It's a chunky one. So cool, so cool. Alright, finally moving on from this area into the next one, which looks like more Earth science apparently, according to Mr. Mark Gatiss. Oh yeah. That looks like a pretty Earth-based person. Oh, hello. Hello, City of Death guy. I will change it! You know, I was really thirsty before I got here, but seeing all these Waters of Mars references, I'm like, maybe not. So we've got an Ood. Not entirely sure, looks like a kind of Silurian, but no idea. The face reminds me of the Androids of Death, but the onesie that he's wearing, I think, Underwater Menace, I think? Alright, no idea what that is. Pretty sure it's a modern series. Ah, the Mummy from the Orient Express. That guy, obviously.
I will change it
And the cowboy, the one-eyed cowboy from that one episode that I forgot about. I forget a lot of episodes. Whoa. What alien is that? Looks like something from the modern series. Oh my goodness. Spooky. Oh, that's actually quite cool. I wish this was on a bigger screen. It's on quite a small one, but it's like a lot of pre-visual and then After Effects added on for a bunch of the. Oh, that's the dog from Flux, right? But his head's not here. Like, they chopped off his head. But wow, that's cool. I love a costume with a bit of colour in it. It's very cool. Doctor Who, a long legacy of tackling environmental issues. I like to point that out when I notice it, and things like Fury from the Deep. And not gonna lie, I kind of like the Jodie Whittaker episode that everybody hates, with the environmental message at the end. Don't hate me, but yeah, I thought it was quite poignant. But something I didn't like, this is the season 8 episode, right, with the little girl that keeps flapping her arms around. Yeah, I haven't rewatched anything past season 5. Yeah, I still like a lot of it. Anyways.
The Ice Warriors.
Oh, that's so cool.
So these are things that relate to those things. The underwater menace. So like 2005. Oh, it's the next one I remember. That one.
Oh,
Doomsday.
I think you can only do one at a time.
Doomsday.
Because I reckon eco disasters, you'd have like Green Death
Water,
and the
Green
Solarians.
Mars,
What is Mars?
and the Forest, which is this one.
Yes, spooky. Probably the Green Death has got to be on there.
So 1964's got
Planet of Giants. Interesting.
73, still Planet of the Giants, season 2.
You didn't push 73 properly.
Oh. Yeah, but I think it was. Oh,
There it is, Green Death. I predicted it.
Select an icon for more information.
What on earth? Is this it's a terraforming planet
Reduce
simulator?
greenhouse gases. Excessive levels of CO2 could present.
This looks way too complicated.
How do you reduce it? Oh.
Do you push a button? I don't. What? Hello. I recognise this guy. I feel like he's going to use telepathy against me. Oh my goodness, it's a Khaled. Or a Dalek. It's ugh. I'm gonna walk away from that. Science. I'll look at that later, but this room looks like the room that I'm gonna want to see, and this is gonna be my first reaction because I don't know what's in here. Oh my gosh! Oh, there's a mum. Oh my goodness! Hello, Dalek. Do I have any space stuff? No, so you're not gonna regenerate. Oh my goodness! The Cybermats! Yes! It's not one of the classic series ones, but I love the Cybermats. That's fine. That's all good. Oh my gosh, it's the Meep! I thought the Meep was in the pose where it was looking up at you. Maybe that was just from promotional images. Hello, Ice Queen. Hello, Ice Warrior with the Lego hands. I love it. Scary Mirror Lady from Family of Blood. Solarian. Good to see you. Fish people. Or, maybe it is, maybe it isn't, I don't know. Anyway. Hello. Recognise you. Wow. It's the silence. What was I talking about? Anyway. Oh, hello, Sontaran. Classic Sontaran. Very nice. Oh, look, it's the silence. Cool. I didn't realise they were... What was I talking... Oh, I don't know what I was talking about. Hello, scary guy. This guy is showing up so many times. He had the one-off appearance in Love and Monsters, I think it was. And then that was it. But they keep showing up in the background of, like, multiple alien shots, I recognise. And... Oh, look! It's the silence. I didn't know they were up there. Yeah, it's the Ice Warriors. They speak with a lisp. Well, I think their first episode they did, and then the next time they appeared, they had different voices. But oh my goodness, guys, Cybermen, my favourite. Mondasian Cybermen, classic. That's probably still my favourite Cybermen. Oh man, I haven't got to them yet, but I know that's from Revenge of the Cybermen. And of course, modern series, the GOAT. Hello, Davros. You're looking very dehydrated. And another classic Dalek. I mean, you can't. I mean, this is just. Oh my goodness, this is just the coolest. This is so cool. Meep, it's the Meep, the genuine article. Before I turn all evil. I absolutely adore the Meep. I want to boop that snoot. There's people here, so I can't. I was wrong. I thought it was the thing from Love and Monsters, but it's not apparently. That's the episode I was talking about, how I like with the environmental message that everyone hates for some reason. So not the one from Love and Monsters, my bad. I completely didn't realise you could stick your head in here and move the plunger and stuff. Talk about Into the Dalek. So this is what a Dalek operator sees, is it? You're just stuck inside a little case and you can't really see anything. Mum's about to be a Dalek.
This is so wrong in so many ways.
You having fun in there? It doesn't look very easy to control, does it?
The butterfly.
No. Zombie.
Oh, that'd be all in-
Oh, I love it so much. I love the Cybermats. That's interesting. The original concept design for the Daleks looks more like an invention from Wallace and Gromit rather than Terry Nation's design. Whoa, that looks cool. Oi, what are you, governor? Give me a pie. I'm hungry. My goodness, now I thought the Ood were creepy enough. Look at the concept design for them. That's horrifying. And mouthless silence. Oh, don't. That is creepy. Ha! Didn't work. Hail to the Meep! Hail to the Most High! Hail to the Meep!
Sontar 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 I am Commander Star from the 74th Sontaran Legion.
Jadoon, Yeti. I wish there was a Yeti here. I don't know what you are. Zygon. And I haven't seen him yet. I know he's like king of something, probably. I don't know. And then you got the Glitter Twins. Cabinet of Curiosities. Will this be like his costumes and stuff? Ugh. I did not expect that. I thought it would be memorabilia and stuff, but I reckon this is probably like things that are too scary to have out in the open. Otherwise the kids would get creeped out. Hello, Ood Sigma. You? What are you? The Maya? Don't recognise you. Hello, Waters of Mars. Creepy, creepy. Little piggy. She got cooked to a crisp. Oh, I love these guys. They were cool. Yikes. Big crab, only it's small. And yeah, hello, that guy. Mum hasn't seen it either. I was expecting like costumes and stuff.
Curiosities, open the door carefully to find out. Do I want to?
Well, not what I was expecting either.
Oh!
I reckon it's the stuff too scary to have out, otherwise it might frighten the kids. It's creepy, isn't it?
Prisoner Zero has escaped.
No, he's not. He's in this little box. Meow. Hello. Oh my goodness, it's Morbius. I am the perfect creation. Yeah, right. It's Morbin time. That was bad. Oh my. Hello, Kablam Man. Are you feeling alright? Headless Nardwal, okay. More cool stuff and... Oh, hi, I'm happy, I promise. Nothing's wrong here. Whoa, what the...
Do you know how long I've been waiting for company?
That genuinely jump scared me.
But please, don't cry. Yes, I'm sure you're
Ew.
positively awestruck. It's me, Lady Cassandra, the last pure human. But please, no autographs. Don't even ask.
Icky. Mark Gattis again. Hello, Captain Jack Harkness. I mean, the face of Bo. Oh my goodness, I never thought I would see the face of Bo in real life. This is wild. Eldrad must live. Eldrad must live. Snail. Mum's taking a photo for someone. We did one last little walkthrough, do a bunch of photos. This has been a lot of fun. Not gonna lie, couldn't care less about like the real world science stuff, so I just took heaps of photos and I'll read it later. Not to say it's not great, and a lot of effort didn't go into it, but like, yeah, doesn't interest me at the moment.
Doctor Who, just like science, continues to move with the times, using new ideas and new technologies.
Love it.
Who are you?
I'm the Doctor.
Woo! Yes! First things first, final thoughts, guys?
Pretty awesome.
Awesome. It was so cool seeing the enemies and all stuff.
Yes. Coming into this, I was worried that it would be too similar to the free exhibition they had back in 2014, the Symphonic Spectacular next door. But the one next door, they had all of the Doctor's costumes and a few of the enemies, whereas this one didn't. It only had the first Doctor's costumes, so they weren't the exact same thing. I mean, it would have been nice if they had like a lot of the more Doctor's costumes in there, but I guess that's a cool treat for those of us that went back in 2014. Yes, didn't get anything from the merch shop this time. Yes, it's now the late evening on Thursday, the 25th of July. My folks and I had a great time. It was funny, afterwards we were having a bit of a discussion about the things that weren't there. But if you do that, then you're just going to spend, forever saying, oh, here's all the things that weren't there, when what was there was very cool. Something I was surprised at, there was nothing about the Master. They didn't show off the Master at all or mention it. Like, no Anthony Ainley, no Roger Delgado or John Sim or the Mistress or anything. You see, there's a little panel that talks about how Time Lords can switch genders between regenerations, and it gave an example of Master to Missy. But there was nothing specifically Master. And then my dad pointed out that actually there wasn't anything on the companions either. And I thought, that's a really good point. Like, I honestly expected it to be like more modern favoritism, like you might have had write-ups about Rose, Martha, Donna, Amy Pond and all the rest, Clara. But there was nothing about companions, which is something I didn't realise until my father pointed it out, because he's, a fan of the classic series. And even my mum was saying it'd be cool if you had like a sort of game where you had a wall of the companions, or like on one of the computer screens you can match up the companion to the Doctor, like the right Doctor, because they had a couple of like interactive elements like that where you match up the monster to its like real life counterpart sort of thing. So a Jejune was a rhino and a Silurian was a turtle, those sort of things. Now, as I ramble off the rest of this video, I'm going to have like a little overlay, which is like all the photos I took, which is pretty much everything that's there at the exhibition. So if you want to pause and look at them, feel free. Every little photo is going to be 0.5 seconds. So yeah, enjoy that. Overall, I think it's pretty hard to be disappointed with this unless you go in with like incredibly high expectations. Like, as long as you know that it's like it is still an exhibition, like it's not, you're not walking onto set. Like, I remember seeing somebody talk about it like, oh man, I was disappointed that they didn't have any of the actors walking around. Granted, this is in the UK the person was talking about, but at the same time I'm like, what? Did you really expect to walk in and see Arthur Darvill just talking at you, like walking around? Like, it was just strange. You do have Mark Gatiss doing little presentation sort of things, and like I said, I did not care for the real world science stuff. I took plenty of photos so I can reread it later, but when I was there in the moment, I was there for Doctor Who. I did try and watch all the video presentations of the scientists talking about real world implications and all that fun stuff, but it could not hold my attention. So I had plenty of enjoyment watching and looking at all the other cool Doctor Who specific stuff, of which there was plenty, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Do I recommend it? I do recommend it if you are a die-hard fan, obviously, but even if you're like a casual enjoyer, if they have like a sale or a school holiday deal or something like that, particularly in New Zealand, then yeah, it's worth going along. Otherwise, it is one of those things where I think a single ticket is more than $50, it's quite a lot. And basically, you get out of it as much as you want. Like, you can spend as long as you want walking around and looking. Like, my dad didn't bring his reading glasses, so I think he just kind of, like, zoomed through it in about half an hour, whereas I was there for a full 2 hours, looking at every single thing, reading all the things on the wall, that was related to Doctor Who. So I had a great time. But if you go in expecting, like, absolutely everything to be there, like, everything you could possibly want, it's not going to happen. There were things that weren't there. They were underrepresented. Like I said, the companions. There was no Slitheen there, which I thought was quite funny, because a lot of people were like, oh man, I'm going to get a photo with a Slitheen. But no, it was great. It was very informative. And the stuff that was there, like a lot of I'm pretty sure they're all replicas, not stuff directly from the show, but they are so good. Like the robot from Robot. I don't know if that wasn't like an actual costume used at the time. That is one heck of a replica. Anyway, I've taken up enough of your time. Thank you very, very much for watching. As I said, I do review the classic series week to week because I'm watching about 95% of it for the first time. I've seen very little of classic Doctor Who, so that's what I'm working on at the moment. If you are one of my regular viewers that check out my reviews, thank you very much for taking a chance on this different kind of video. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much to my mother and father for treating me to this. I paid an extra, so they bought tickets, and then I paid an extra couple of, I think it was like $30 for the collectible tickets, not realising they won't get sent out till September. But still, if there's any final thoughts, I will include them after this, but otherwise, thank you very, very much for watching. Feel free to click on this little video that's recommended to you now. It's the walkthrough, so it literally is just me walking through the entire exhibit in about 5 minutes, so it will spoil everything for you. But if you do go along to this, tell me what you think. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you next time.